Hey everyone, my name is Byron. I'm an instructor at the Crescent School of Gaming and Bartending in Las Vegas. And today we're going to be talking about card value. When we're discussing card value in Blackjack or the game of 21, you have to be able to add cards up, like adding numbers together. And then the goal is to make sure that you don't go over a total of 21. And you want to also be closer to 21 than the dealer. But in order for us to do that, we have to understand how to count the cards because there are some weird rules involved when it comes to counting them. So that's what we're going to discuss right now. So first thing we're going to talk about is 2 through 9. With 2 through 9, they're face value. So a 6 is a 6, a 3 is a 3, a 9 is a 9, a 5 is a 5, and so on. So if I happen to have a 4 and a 5, that's going to be 9. Or if I have an 8 and a 3, that's going to be 11. So counting those is going to be relatively easy. But let's move on to what we value as tens. So anything that's going to be a 10, jack, queen, or king, those are all going to be 10 value cards. So if I have a king and a jack, that's going to be 20. Or if I have a queen and a 10, that's also going to be 20. Now, looking back at the previous numbers we were talking about, we can also combine those two. So let's say I have a 10 and a 9. That's going to be 19. Or if I have a jack and a 5, that's going to be 15. So the counting seems pretty easy so far, right? So we have one more number that we need to discuss, and that's going to be the ace. So the ace is kind of complicated. The ace is kind of a shapeshifter. It can be both a 1 or an 11, whatever benefits the hand at the time. At all times, it's essentially both options, but if one of those options takes the total of the hand above 21, then the ace will be forced to be a 1. This is going to be a somewhat difficult concept to understand at first, but trust me, you're going to see tons of hands. You'll understand as time goes on. So for example, if I happen to have a 9 and an ace, the ace could be a 1. That would make 9 plus 1, 10. Or if the ace was 11, I could do 9 plus 11 and make it 20. So the two options it could be is 10 or 20. So you can see how it could get a little bit confusing. But let's look at one more example with the ace. So let's say that the ace is in the hand. We have let's go with a 6, a 7, and an ace. So 6 and 7, that's going to be 13. The ace can just add 1, making it 14. Or if we add 11, it's going to make it 24. 24 is a little too high. You know, our cap, our limit is 21. So because the ace allows the hand to go past 21, we don't like that option, and so we're only going to allow it to be a 1 in that case. That way the person does not go over 21 and they don't lose the hand. So as time goes on, this is going to take some practice in order to get used to, but should be a relatively simple concept in understanding how to count the cards in Blackjack.